Hi there, Tauruses. How are you? How are all you Taurians out there in the world? Welcome to my channel, Spirit Now Incorporated. Absolute pleasure to have you here with me this evening. I'm recording this on the evening of the 27th of August. I do hope all you Taurus signs out there had a beautiful, most recent full moon in Aquarius, known as the Sturgeon moon. It was a very positive, humanitarian full moon, and hopefully that full moon helped a lot of you, if not all of you, Taurians around the world to be able to have some healthier and easier energies, because they've been pretty heavy for all of us throughout this past year and a half. So before I get started, Taurus, on your oracle and tarot card portion of this report, I wanted to give you a bit of an update, astrologically speaking, of what some predominant planets are doing in as far as their energies and how they're affecting your sign, generically speaking. We have the new moon in Virgo coming up on September the 7th. So that is actually playing out for you, Taurus, in your 5th house on your astrological wheel. And the 5th house is connected with creativity, children, romance, fun. And you Taurians could use some of that, considering the really heavy energies you've been having to contend with, specifically with Saturn in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus since last year. They've been some really heavy-hitting planetary energies in your sign, generically speaking. And you're due for some downtime, some relaxing, enjoyable time. This new moon is very healthy for you in that it is falling in your 5th house. So you're enjoying your friends, or at least hopefully you're enjoying your friends and some creative projects, and perhaps even having some romance in your life if that's what you choose to do. So I just do want to mention that the planets Mercury and Mars that are also currently in Virgo, Mercury being the planet of communication, which has to do with your brain and how you intellectualize, meaning all of us, and the planet Mars, which is an action planet. It rules Aries, and it's not always comfortable in Virgo. It's depending on what other planets are affecting that in one's natal birth chart, which I can certainly delve into if you choose to get a personal report from me. You can get all that information in the description portion of my About page if you're interested. But the planet Mercury and the planet Mars is also in Virgo, but it is opposing the planet of Neptune, which is the planet of illusion in its lower octave energy in Pisces. And that's just to indicate that some elusive, confusing energies are still hanging around you in your energy field, no doubt from others. Because we're all dealing with those energies, and we'll be dealing with those energies until the balance of 2021 and possibly into the new year, like the first month of January 2022. But the way to navigate through that is to come, as I've always mentioned in my previous reads, from a place of quiet time, so that you can navigate those confusing energies in a healthy fashion. So however you come to that place of quiet, I would highly suggest you do so, because you want to enjoy this time that we're coming into right now. It's Virgo season, and this is happening for you, Taurus, in your 5th house where the new moon is falling. So it's a really good place and time to plant seeds of good intentions to carry you through into the next new moon. As well, and to benefit the harvest of those intentions at the full moon in Pisces, which will be coming up toward the end of September, but we'll get further into that when I delve into the mid-months. So I just wanted to put this astrological information out there for you. Pardon me, before we get started on the reading. I am going to start with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck created by the most creative Colette Baron read. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. And they are pre-shuffled, but I'm going to give them a further shuffle here before I lay them out for you. I'm going to start with your most recent past energies that you've been contending with, following through into your current energies, and then your forthcoming energies as a third card. And then I will clarify those energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to clarify the balance and overall end of your reading. So thank you for being with me here this evening. It's an absolute pleasure. So let's get started with you, Taurus, and see what's happening. I hope that you're all doing well wherever you are in the world, and that you're feeling, you know, strong and healthy within yourself in all the ways that you need to govern positive forward movement in the areas of which your heart desires. So important, isn't it? All right. One more shuffle. All right, Taurus, let's see what's coming up for you for the month of September 2021. Your first card out is the Koi Fish Spirit, and that's in your past recent energies. I hope you can see that. It's a beautiful card. Koi fish are so beautiful, and their longevity, their lifespan is incredible, and they also grow to the size of their environment when you take really good care of them. If you live in the colder parts of North America, you definitely want to bring them inside into an aquarium inside your home, you know, when winter sets in. Otherwise they'll freeze and die outside. And then of course in the spring you can put them out. If you have a creek in your yard or something, you can put them back into their creek, into their natural environment, and they will continue to grow. They're absolutely beautiful and very spiritual. This is in your most falling in your most recent past energies, and the card is suggesting that there is always enough, and there most definitely is, Taurus. You Taurians have been going through an awful lot with these heavy-hitting planets, as I mentioned earlier, before I started laying out the cards here. And this to me tells me that you're working on your inner healing. You're being very appreciative for what you have. You're feeling light-hearted and flowing through your energies, even in your past energies, as the koi fish indicates here. You're flowing through your stream effortlessly. You're being very thankful for what you have, and that you've been able to come through some very, heavy-hitting negative energies that you've been navigating through, and you're realizing that you do have enough, and you're very appreciative of that. So that's very positive to see. Very positive to see. Your second card out in your most current energies is the Panther Spirit. Breathtaking, beautiful card, and it indicates that you're reclaiming your power. It did come up in the reverse, so that tells me you're in the throes of reclaiming your power, which you most absolutely are, because you're allowing those recent past energies to flow through your current energies, and allowing those energies to uplift you, to help you to move forward with that which you want to create in your life, which is peace, love, and prosperity in all its forms. And you can certainly obtain that, Taurus. You can certainly obtain that. You just need to, allow those beautiful uplifting energies from the koi fish to envelop your fiery panther spirit within, because you Taurians can be pretty stubborn when you want to be, generically speaking. Not all of you, but generically speaking, yes. You Taurians can be, and it's really important to feel the energies of this koi spirit and let those energies rather flow through you, so that you can, feel that you can drop your guard a little bit. Because once you drop your guard and have some self-compassion and self-forgiveness, perhaps with some, negative energies that have been around you or within your own being, it will help you to move forward to that which you desire. Which brings me to your current forthcoming energies. We have the Wombat Spirit Beautiful, beautiful card. And it's indicating that you just want to be at home. You know, you want to be at home with yourself. You want to be at home with your energies. You want to be at home. And remember, Taurus, that the vehicle that carries our spirit is our home. So it's really important to nurture the foundation of the self. And that's what this card is indicating to me, because once you have that strong foundation within yourself, knowing who you are, feeling at home with you who you are, feeling at home within your own skin, loving yourself, being compassionate with yourself, liking yourself, you can blossom, you know, lovely energies into abundance of whatever you want to put those energies into. Whether it, you know, continues to be just within yourself as you're healing through some hard times that perhaps you've been through, or if it's a work project that you're working on, or a school project, or even in a relationship type energy. Once you're feeling at home with yourself and knowing that that's the foundation you want to build your new energy from, you will do so. Beautiful, beautiful energies. It's a really good start to you, Taurus. Very happy to see that. I'm going to clarify now with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck a little further on these energies. We're going to start with the Koi Fish Spirit, where you're feeling that there is always enough, and there most definitely is. It's just navigating through, you know, negative energies, which you have. And right now you're in the flow, and you want to remain in the flow. So let's see what we can clarify on that Koi Fish Spirit. Cutting the deck. And the first card that we have out to clarify the Koi Fish Spirit, we have the Star. Beautiful, Taurus. This is this is an air energy, which actually works relatively well with your earth energy. It's also very positive in your most recent past energies with the Koi Spirit, because the air moves the earth and it moves the waters, which allows flow to manifest and continue to flow. What flows out flows back in, flows out and flows back in. Very important for your chakra healing as well. We all have 7 chakras within our, you know, from our forehead down to our sacral, and you are looking to be the star of your home. What, you know, feeding yourself only positive energies, because you've realized that, you know, nothing good comes from participating and or allowing negative energies to envelop you, and you have been moving forward, you know, and away from those negative energies very, very successfully, even in your most recent past energies. And you're pushing for the stars. You're moving towards the stars, and you're keeping the flows of the waters moving out to flow back in. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Taurus. Beautiful. Clarifying the star, we have the King of Cups, another water element energy. King of Cups did come up in the upright, and this is a very, very loving energy. It's either you know, moving forward to that which you love, because you are doing some tremendous healing within yourself and loving yourself. And when you genuinely do that, you can most definitely give that love, genuinely so, to another energy. And you're very peaceful. You have a genuine offer of love to give to another, which is what I'm feeling very strongly here. I'm picking this up as you're just very appreciative of the beautiful energies that you've allowed to manifest within your past, coming out of some, you know, heavy battles, and you're moving forward, and you're allowing those beautiful energies to pull you out of your stubborn, fiery state, which you can get into sometimes, you know, which is, you know, something that happens to all of us. It's ego related, so it's really important to allow these beautiful energies that are, you know, trickling into your current energies to just flow through you, so that you can take this Panther Spirit Reclaim your power, being the strong Taurian bull that you are, but doing it in a very loving way. That's what you need to do. That's what you're working to do, so that you can take how you're feeling right in your current energies of sometimes, you feel like you're in the flow and sometimes you don't. It's just, your mind playing games. But if you stay focused on what you want in your heart by going with the flow and letting love happen and letting success come to you, you can claim your power back and come from a very healing place as you navigate forward movement, which brings us to your current energies. Beautiful to see, Taurus. So clarifying the Panther spirit, we have the Death card. Absolutely beautiful. And it did come up in the upright. So that tells me that you are actually allowing these beautiful energies from your most recent past that you've been nurturing, healing in a place of love and peace and appreciation, to turn these stubborn energies around and fiery energies, which we know you can have. We all embody them. All of these energies we all embody. And you're putting a death to the bad toxic energies of your past, and you're allowing these beautiful recent energies from your past to allow you to flow forward. Beautiful, 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 Taurus. You're letting the death happen. You're no longer delaying it. You're transforming. That's what the Death card indicates. It's an energy of transformation. And that's what you're doing. You're allowing yourself to be transformed so that you can reclaim your power in a healthy way and not in a negative fashion. You don't want the negative in your life anymore. And frankly, you never did. You just somehow got caught up in it, and we all do. And it doesn't matter what this applies to, personally, professionally, metaphorically speaking. It's an energy that you don't wish to be engaged in, because it doesn't bring you anything that's good and peaceful and loving and kind. You want to be good and peaceful and loving and kind, because you know that that's a higher octave of consciousness that brings you exactly what you want, because it comes from the universe. So you're putting a death to that which no longer serves you, which is why that came up in the reverse, and you're letting it go. Congratulations, Taurus. That's a big deal. And it's not easy to do, but you are successfully moving forward because you're allowing these most recent energies to infiltrate you. Beautiful. The third card coming up to clarify the Death card, we have the Two of Pentacles, which did come up in the upright, Taurus. And that's beautiful. This is you moving towards you're rebuilding your financial stability by allowing the death of the negative to happen. You're moving forward in creating your Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are indicative, of tangible resources. They are connected with the earth elements, which you are, Taurus. You're an earth sign, and you're rebuilding your pentacles. You're rebuilding your investments. You're rebuilding your money. You're coming from a new place. You've got the ship behind you that's just still coming through some storms, which are those storms that you've been coming through from the past that you have nurtured in a healing fashion. You have the seagulls flying above you. They're guiding your way into creating your new pentacles, your new beginning in your finances, in your investments, perhaps in properties. You're just in the throes of starting over, and it's a very positive start over at that. Very, very nice to see, Taurus. Just keep focused on these most recent past energies that you're coming out of, where you're going with the flow, to stay mindful, to continue to put a death to that which hasn't been serving you, which will absolutely allow you to create anew and start over. And you're enjoying it while you're doing it, which makes perfect sense, because it's almost like you're working on a creative project for yourself. And that's where the new moon in Virgo is. So that's the seeds you want to plant. Stay focused on what you want, not what was in the past. The past hasn't served you. Stay focused on what you want and building those pentacles. and they will be successfully abundant. Now moving on into your current forthcoming energies, we have the Wombat Spirit, and that's talking about being at home with who you are, being at home within your own being of spirit, and loving yourself and being kind to yourself and creating your new beginning, which is connected to your pentacles here, your money, your investments, real estate, whatever it is that's tangible to you. That means, you know, that which you can touch, whatever that means for you, that's what you're creating, and you're being very at home in doing it. You're very at home in doing that. To clarify the Wombat Spirit, we have the moon, and the moon did come up in the upright, and this is that Neptune in Pisces that we were talking about, that is opposing Mercury and Mars in your new moon energy of Virgo, which is in your 5th house. If it would have come up in the reverse, I would say that you're still, you know, feeling confusion, but it did come up in the upright, so you're not confused at all with what you want. You're very, very clear. The moon is illuminating your path to your new home. You have all of the spirit animals supporting you as you journey forward to this beautiful property that you're manifesting. You see the castles here on each side of the moon. The moon is illuminating those castles. The spirit animals are showing you the path that you're walking on, and you are walking into your new home, whatever that means for you, Taurus. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. To clarify the moon card, we have the Knight of Swords. And this is an energy of air, and the air is actually very complementary to the earth in that the air moves the earth. You know, the air, you know, is transformative. So you're transforming your whole new beginning here because you're creating your abundance with these pentacles. You're very at home in doing so. You're letting the moon guide you to your new path of illumination, of your new beginning, which is building castles in the sky, of whatever that means for you. And you're standing strong in doing it. And you're just cutting through the chase. That's why you have your sword over your shoulder. You're just cutting through the chase, and you're not allowing any negative energies to hold you back, because you're transforming, which is what the Panther spirit does when it transforms. It reclaims its power, but it reclaims it in a very healing, loving, compassionate fashion to allow you to walk forward into these new beginnings that you're creating in a very tangible, very financially successful fashion. This is just beautiful, Taurus, and I'm really, really genuinely happy to see this for you, because you know, we all can be, but you Taurians can be really stubborn. And, you know, generically speaking, because, you know, all Taurians, like the rest of the zodiac, have different influencing planets in their chart, in their natal birth chart, which is, you know, something that's determined through the time, place, and date of birth. Those are very detailed degrees and orbs when a natal chart is done, which I can certainly do for you if you're interested in that. Just look at the description portion of my About page, and all my information is there to obtain a personal reading from me. But generically speaking, and you know, hopefully this resonates for a lot of you Taurians, you are staying focused on that which you want to create, because you're coming from a place of feeling very comfortable with yourself and your home being your vehicle, where your spirit, you know, carries your physical being. You're creating your new beginning here with your new money, your new pentacles. You're allowing the moon to illuminate your path. I beg your pardon, to illuminate your path as you're walking towards the castles that you're building. These could be properties that you're investing in. And you're very strong in doing so. And you're very peaceful as you're moving forward. You're not in battle mode. You're not having to fight for this. You're just allowing those recent past energies of the koi spirit and the star and the loving King of Cups to help move those energies forward in a beautiful, prosperous manner. Congratulations, Taurus. This is just beautiful, just beautiful. I'm going to clarify the balance of this reading. with a message from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. One card for an overall message. Oh, I'm so thrilled for you, Taurus. Absolutely. It's been some challenging times for all of us. So don't feel alone, but you are moving forward very methodically and very calmly, and you're putting a death to that which has no longer, or which does no longer serve you, rather, that never did serve you, and you are creating your whole new beginning, your whole new life. Very happy to see that for you, Taurus. So one card to clarify the overall message of this reading. We have follow the leader. Excuse me. Follow the leader. And it did come up in the upright, and it just continues to confirm this beautiful new beginning that you're manifesting. Creating your new money, feeling very at home in doing it. You're allowing the moon to illuminate you, walking forward in strength and conviction in doing so, and you're following the leader. You're following the path that is being set to you from your innermost spirit. You have all your spirit animals around you, guiding you, just like you do with the moon here. They have not left your side. They continue to guide you as you follow the path up to your new beginning, which is the tree of life. And the tree of life is very indicative and a confirmation of another new beginning for you, because you have left the old behind. Whatever that old means to you, you are no longer putting any energy into it, Taurus. Congratulations. That's not easy to do, especially for a Taurian, because you're very loyal to that which you set in your mind, whatever that is. But you're realizing that not always what's set in your mind has been beneficial for you. And that's why you're releasing the old negative energies that have not served you. You're moving forward and you're claiming your new beginning. Beautiful, beautiful to see, Taurus. Absolutely beautiful to see. Congratulations, Taurus. You're moving forward. And what a beautiful way to do so with this new moon in Virgo, because that's very, very supportive for you, because you're having fun in doing it. You're creating, being very creative while you're doing it, and you're enjoying the new beginnings that you're working towards, that are coming to you in a very peaceful fashion, because you're putting that peaceful energy into those beautiful intentions, so that you see them harvest abundance for you when that full moon in Pisces hits, which won't be elusive to you. Congratulations, Taurus. I thank you so much again for being with me this evening. If you did like this reading and it resonated for you, I sure hope that you be so kind as to subscribe, pardon me, and like my channel. It does help it to grow. And we will see you soon with some mid-months for September. Thank you again, Taurus. Enjoy this last part of August and the first couple of weeks of September, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.